It just makes life easy. Lecture as well, thank you so much, dude. Okay, EG on defense, Envy on attack. Do two completely different comps, really. I guess.
Yeah, but pretty quick down mid from EG.
It's a bit of a raid boss for Kesnet, so some things never change, even though he's on a different team. That broadcast up a little bit, or is it okay? Feels like it's okay. I think just the in-game sounds low.
There's a really good undercut, meant no utility to stall out, so it'll be a full retake for EG.
Sound is good, yeah. I think they just need to internally turn the
navigate around this wall. Right now, Envy have 4 players into backside as this flank starts to activate from
Spot and then push.
Once they see that flank, Envy will want to fight into CT.
Not even.
Shots go EG's way. Quickly traded on.
Don't know about that one from Con, to be honest. 2 on his mini-map, he swings out.
Evil Genius is stuck behind this wall for now. Now it's really paying off. Only way through is with a flash and a nice shot.
Dude, they play...
Still some time to work with.
That was kind of funny, man. This was EG very, especially this kill here, EG super ready for Envy to just swing everything, for sure.
Making the decision to go towards CT, and that was very successful.
I think Com got bailed out a little bit here.
He was fully committed to that CT fight, and with one smoke up mid-side.
It was a nice retake. Yeah, I mean, they got so much success on the flank behind. Dude, just super ready for this. This is a great round from him. This is a really nice round. Opener on the flank. Most important kill through the wall as well.
But that fast rotate was possible because both of these get-out-of-jail-free card characters with the VETO and the Yoru had walked early into mid.
That was a nice pickup. Yeah, I've heard good things. What how much did TMV rank him in the VFL? Is he like a... He should be like a 10, right? Or a 9?
Last year, so I haven't had a chance to see it on the Americas stage so far.
He was an 8.
Interesting buy.
That's a nice pick.
Armor Stinger. No one else investing.
Shield already primed, and now with Egster and the rest of the team falling, Kesnet could only get 1 kill with that force buy.
Okay, easy on this one.
On through the second.
Easy hold on B for them. And I think the big thing to watch for Envy is how does Kesnet fit into this roster? Obviously, he's one of the most experienced players in VCT.
Oh yeah, maybe we should have got him.
Oops.
Priest is back on the replays. 2 rounds in.
This is the first time in so long that we'll ever see him playing for another team.
Okay, big buy round. I guess we've only got the one. I was going to say light armor, but because they forced one into it, not even a light armor. So bonus on defense.
Now in a new system, it's a very different deal.
To me, Envy was defined by the synergy between Egster and Kainzera and how they
just full
played that aggressive double duelist together.
Full retake over towards A, just get out of there.
With a brand new player.
Double TP over towards spawn.
See what they can do now with a buy.
Well, this is nice.
A little bit slower, but continuing to throw this Viper wall.
This is really nice. Shoots everything that goes past the line. They can't see it until they're past the line.
To step out into the space and maybe try to remove some of those more comfortable close positions that EG would normally like to play.
It also helps you to feel a little bit safer.
Nice tech, yeah, that's good.
Mid, you see the
Might actually work out well here. And the Yoru gets pushed off the mid, takes the TP so they can fight it a little bit.
He could lurk out behind it, 4 players could walk behind it and pull it down, and all of a sudden, one side anchor is looking at a whole lot of
players. Keep an eye on the Viper, big luck from Viper right now.
Over on the left-hand side of sight, but keep your eyes on the
lurk coming in. That's a freebie, surely.
Has made it all the way through mid, waiting for his moment, delivers onto Com. And now with Bow and Digits in, holding it down, Evil Geniuses aren't out of it just yet. As a matter of fact, Envy have nowhere really left to go. The spike is up here on site,
some of the damage though.
Forward reinforcements. And as those shots do not find their mark, and Oki and Digits in continue.
It looked a little weird from some of the Envy POVs there.
Very well controlled for EG. They held on to backside control that entire time.
The breach stuff, no, the breach stuff looked pretty good. There was a nice flash for the original swing, the one before this, I think it was. And then the stun was pretty decent as well. Bambino, hello mate, how we doing, bro? Okay, only one person that can tank the Outlaw.
Importantly, those changes make Breach a little bit more reliable than he's been, and that's
okay, passive pressure now with the wall over towards A.
And you can absolutely fry.
Pros could
similar to the pistol.
Almost 100% of the time turn his flash before the changes.
Does this mean Breach is meta again?
After, but it's a bit harder.
And with the
Breach is never going to be meta at the moment, in my opinion, but
Comes a little bit
A
stronger.
lot of the time, you just
Especially
have
a
to be a
complicated
beast
fight
with
like that
VETO,
one.
and like your comms have to be good
Pistol's not going to stand a chance against
if you
Digizin.
can, like if you're gonna
Outlaw, this
use
guy
it.
just wants to buy a scope.
Yeah.
We've seen a
Well,
couple of
wasn't
teams.
it was
G2 have been
last year
using it
when
on
Digizin was
split.
playing up with Loud, where it was his operator that was massively
shot.
feared and continuing to prove his proficiency on the scoped weaponry here.
Dude, it's kind of
Nice
nice
shot
though.
down
They look
and
good with it,
Egypt
right?
hold on to this
Flash
anti quite
recon at
well.
the same time as well.
And it's a very interesting story for Digizin. This is the second time where he's been sent
From
on the
the,
loop of play for a tier 1 team in
The
America.
player learning English
Performs
as well.
great individually, but doesn't quite go his way in terms of the team's performance, and he then has to go back to Brazil, grind it out in tier 2 before getting
I'm
a
not
second
Jevy as well.
chance.
Thanks so much for the prime,
Now
dude.
this is
Appreciate
the
that.
second time that's happened, but this time his stint in tier 2 was so good, and Envy will have to be familiar with him. He was the highest rated player, bar none, in America's Ascension, the tournament that Envy won to make it here.
It's a fun situation because Envy, of course, had to prove themselves
very,
as a
very
team
nice in this.
to qualify. But you also
It's
have
an
so many
absolute
players that
shutdown
aren't on
at the
Ascension
moment. It's
winning
only been
rosters
one buy
that are
round,
just
but
fighting for individual
they're just not
spots,
getting
and
many kills.
Someone like Digizin just having that half year to be able to do it and prove so much is massive.
But who would have thought it would be EG, the jersey he'd be wearing?
Saturdays as well. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Appreciate that.
Little geniuses, of course, who went
Lester
through
as well with the prime. Thank you so much.
major changes last year as well, with Ye and Icy in the roster now rebuilding a very different
Sinus as well.
story,
Thank you so much.
but looking phenomenal
You've seen
so
enough EGs winning it
Absolutely. I
all.
mean,
4 rounds in.
It's
Okay,
been
yeah.
a series of long shots for Potter, waiting to
Good
see
that we
if she
don't
can find the
overreact
one
here.
that sticks. Maybe it'll be this year.
You might have said the same about Kickoff beginning of
Now
last
goes
year,
ahead and
right?
Evolves right at the start of the round. That's a nice shot from Supa.
I think that was just spam through the smoke.
Love how
onto
we
his
say
side. That
the
is a
EG's winning it
lovely
all and
start for
Pansy's
EG.
just instantly
There are still 2
typing.
players behind this, and we have a lot of space up into mid. Still have to break that one player, though. As Supa slips on back towards spawn, allows a few players to cross. He knows there's bodies in here, and he fills in right
He's
behind them.
absolutely wrecked
Taking a
on
good
site
timing,
here.
but shooting at clones. Those ghosts end up biting him right in the behind.
I
as
mean, that
Bao
couldn't be
falls
any
as well.
worse, really.
Envy have full control of this B site.
And Oki falls as well on the rotate. This is a very
Yeah,
good
it's
position for
About,
MVDG.
what, is it about
But how
damage now?
timing?
They kind of want to go for
At the
this.
same time as he falls, I was going to
Okay,
say
now
Com's
it's about
starting to
damage.
activate on a flank.
Com
but
gets a kill, he
now
gets his
with
ult for
the
next
1-on-3,
round, and then we get a mental next
you
round.
sort of know Com's
There's so many.
motto. So they go
So
ahead and
many
double
ults
swing, and
up.
Poppin will take that kill, and Envy are going to get their first round on the VCT Americas stage.
Com, of course, he's on the
They've
flank.
been
That's
conditioning
true.
that wall towards A pretty much every round for Envy. And like we talked about previous, it means that they always have an orb
that's what happens
and
when
an
you start
extra smoke
believing.
available to help out in this mid fight.
Start losing.
They've shown kind of feints in that direction earlier rounds. Now they finally activate it, explode mid control, and find success getting back into B for their first round win in Americas.
So now Envy, after taking that round, have 2 major ultimates on their duelist to play off.
Yeah,
of
money's
a
pretty
Bucky
much
in
the
Exeter's
same.
hands.
But now they've got to deal with DG's in his first.
Still a
spawn
big round
in
though, so you
hand,
should
and he's
see
looking
these
to
ults
contain
get
mid.
popped
Yeah,
in.
that op can sometimes be hard to work with when there's a Your ult on the other side. So often used to just overwhelm a site. Right now,
The
Envy haven't
double
really given
smoke
any
into
opportunities for
fake
Digizin to go for the
TP,
fight.
create
Just fake
pressure,
teleport.
then the sides become
top
weak,
mid.
and then you hit a side. That's the
He'll
whole
just repost
theory
on
of this
that line.
round.
Knows that mid is still clear.
Create a big
Yeah,
question mark
drone
here,
in
but
main
the question
sees
mark
nothing, so
instantly
Evil
gets
Genius is gonna
cancelled
be
out.
aware.
And then now
The
they
B
can
hit
actually
is
just hold 2 on the
Bao
sides.
sort of digs in his heels backside, but that Bucky is going to be a problem. Exeter, how does he choose to play this one? Jumping on forward and just sits
What?
right behind.
What?
And
What?
the lines are not looking the
What?
right direction.
No
Someone
way,
turn
bro.
around. That was absolutely no
There's no
idea
way.
until he realizes
We're
Exeter's behind him
6
already.
rounds in, and
That's
that's already
ridiculous.
an
And
absolute
yet,
madness.
the spike is still planted. Envy are down a player,
Dude,
but
he was
now
so
they
confident
have a
with
Hunter's
his
Street
fake
online
one.
too.
And they have a late lurk coming mid.
Now Digizin
heard
scouting
him
things out with the dimensional
get
drift
out of
of his
the
own. Evil
shot.
Geniuses have guns behind it too. This lurk might not be quickly enough for Envy. Not unless Rossi's able to hold it down. There's not even a lurk coming in now. As that player falls on the other side, it is clockwork. Out from EG. That round completely falling apart
Damn, I
after
mean, this is
Exeter
looking nice for EG.
just got caught
Another
out,
round of just
looking
so
wrong
many
way.
people surviving as well. Insta
I'd love
1-9
to
loss
see that from
bonus.
Exeter's POV. That
They
was a
can
very
buy,
weird
but
interaction.
it's an all-in
They're just
round.
back to back, walking into each other.
Exactly. Bao actually
Dude, this was
walks
such a
all the way
weird
behind
interaction.
him.
Yeah,
Site
but
early.
look at these shots from Bao. I've been pretty impressive in these first few rounds. I think one of the maybe a little
The map, I mean,
underrated
it's
players
meant-
coming out of tier 2.
It's meant to be
in
attack
2025.
sided.
He didn't get an
I say meant to be,
opportunity
it is.
to play in Ascension. Things didn't quite go his way with SAT Esports, but I think even in that endeavor not being
changes
super
should have helped
successful,
a little bit,
he was
though.
always incredibly impressive as an individual. Just waiting for that opportunity. He's shining here. 9-1 to start his journey.
Show my VFL, mate. I don't think it's working. We'll try it at halftime and see if it's there.
With a new team.
Envy here, you're probably the most obvious thing is them to actually go over towards middle.
But now Envy, they're down 1-5, right? They call a timeout for themselves.
They're just sight hitting.
The
times they actually went mid, they got through everywhere. That's the success that they had as well, right? Split
losing most of these rounds has been in the late round. EG has been basically always holding on to full backside control and then refighting in as Envy is going
Envy
for these
nothing
executes.
without Kane and
I really
Ion.
like the round
They're
where
two
they did put more
huge
of an
fraggers
emphasis
from the
on
team,
mid-control.
but
And I'd like to see them slow
I think
these rounds
Envy
down a
will
little
be
bit,
okay,
continue to
but
get
I don't
that
think it's
kind
going to
of
be
space.
instant.
And I think when they're
This is like the
executing,
first time
I'd
they're
like to
kind
see
of
them
meeting
saving
Kesnet in
utility
terms
to
of
be
on
able
the
to fight
team.
into backside,
Like this morning,
and
like
be
it's going to
ready
take
for where
a
EG is
little bit
holding.
of
So
time.
really not contesting forward in most of these anchoring positions.
Yeah, or it would be the
I wanted to say at least it wasn't their map pick,
Exactly.
but didn't go well last round. Now, if they do take things a little bit more slowly, that's where Digizin's operator could be a little bit more of a problem.
Uzu as well with the prime. Thank you so much, bro.
And up in Poppin's hands as well on the Sova.
Bochel as well. Thank you for that. Okay, chat. Massive round.
EG thinks they're going to put more of an emphasis on mid.
Massive round. I'm 1 kill away from ult. Inspire if he gets a plant ult.
Well, they spot out Val, but still good luck getting past him. A quick teleport away, and this Hunter's Fury comes in early. That stun out from heaven does slow things down, but Envy are surely
do you
going
like how they're using the
VETO
at the moment for some of the stuff? I think it's okay to have a VETO anchor,
and they chuck the spike
maybe like 60% of your rounds, but
online as well. That forward fight is here.
I do think you should throw it in as rotate sometimes.
Down as well. 3 players of Evil Geniuses approaching on the
yeah,
flank
like
through
we
mid.
said. Get the plant.
Poppin has to hold this. He has an AWP in his hands, but he's already down 1 for 1.
He did good to get 1. I don't know if he spotted 2 or 1 behind.
How does this go for Evil Geniuses? They have to get through this pit somehow, but they're so separated. 2 players all on their own. Digizin strikes first, and now Okeanos entering the site himself.
Nice shot.
Okeanos lethal in that.
Damn, bro. How's DGZin doing all of that, bro?
And that's a great example of what happens when you don't hold on to mid control. Immediately,
should be a much needed replay to actually let us know what went on.
Retake, and because they had mid the entire time, they were incredibly fast.
Dude, I think he got the first one for a smoke though, right? Or am I just fully wrong?
Oh,
okay, over the ult.
So in a way, yes, Envy, they fight forward like we were hoping to see out of them. But
Over the
Evil
ult, had the
Geniuses
shorty.
have the right call, whether that's in the moment or expecting Envy to try and play up a little more.
Oh my god!
Two
Balls
very
him
different
down to an
attitudes in
eco.
the coaching booth as well, and the scoreboard reflects it.
We're talking about this comp bringing the breach in for EG.
He doubted DGZin, bro. He's 11-1 right now.
Rolling Thunder, Hunter's Fury, those are the tools that they'll have for a retake if they need it.
Yeah, they'll see if they can get out of this round without using too much. Envy are forced onto a bit of a half-buy. Hero Rifle in Kesnet's hands, and Bao continues to be an issue.
It's not bad,
Teleport
man.
up
Still
in
creates a
heaven.
little bit of pressure over towards site.
And for Evil Geniuses,
Did
it
good
has
as well,
just been
delayed
lot
it
of
for a
these
little
full
bit.
B retake setups.
Could
This
bait
time,
this
though,
out
without
next
Bao.
time.
Yeah, that makes it a bit more difficult. Eggster as well, forward again. This time they do have a mid lurk, so flank won't be a factor.
Against the eco,
It's a
maybe
share of
didn't.
4
Nice shot.
Inspire, and that's all he needs. Nice kill, and instantly dips away. So a 3-on-5 now.
Do they wanna?
2 ultimates for Evil Geniuses. How much do they want this round? Oki wants it. That's for sure. 1 kill for him,
Rossi's
and now
gotta
the
be careful
Rolling
here.
Thunder was primed but not committed to. So it becomes a 3-on-3. Repositions to send it into main, but keep your eyes on Rossi. On site, ratting it out inside of the smoke. He goes down, so does Poppin.
I mean, it's nice shots from Inspire, but dude, DGZin is taking over, by the way.
Look at Oki standing up, giving it to him.
And that reminds you of exactly what he looked like on that stage when he debuted last year. Okeanos, one of the loudest players you're going to see up there.
Yeah, EG is a new
Been
roster,
clean so
but
far
in a
from
lot
EG.
of
It's been
ways, it's kind
insanely
of
clean.
a Leviathan
So
2025
what is this,
V2.
3v5 for this peak
They've
retake?
taken Comp, who's on that team.
Yep.
They've taken Oki, who is on that team, and they've also yoinked the assistant coach of Lev and brought him over. So a lot of those pieces sticking around on this 2026
Really
EG.
get the attack
Trying to build
Viper
on some
smoke there.
pre-existing synergies in a year where there are so many changes being made is important.
Yeah. Envy's starting to run out of chances now. The
Fast
issue
7-1.
has
Oh yeah,
continued
dude,
to
fast
be these
7-1.
retakes for
Dude,
EG.
it's become just
They've been
such
so
second nature every
successful.
time I just see Desp getting spammed all the
Oh,
time.
Envy guessed the right
Didn't
side
really
this
click in my
round.
head.
Evil Geniuses were feigning some kind of B main aggression.
It's a new year, but some things never
Evil
change.
Geniuses will have to solve the heaven problem first because they don't have a flank. because they're
Okay, they've been pretty good at the retakes. This should be a little bit harder, but my god, they got like 3 combo
It's going
ults.
to be challenging for EG.
Sova ult on the back of this.
Trying to set up a little bit for this Hunter's Fury. Let's see if those
Really
connect.
on top of the
Val
luck
certainly
as
will.
well.
And now popping out of that
Ooh,
with the
that
shorty extra just
was...
wheels around on him. Gets 3
That was,
kills
what's his
into the
score?
round.
Okay, that was some
Stepping up when his team needs
13-1
him.
confidence.
But it may not be enough just yet.
That's
As
just a
Val drops
complete
into
confidence
heaven,
from the
Calm now
scoreline,
stuck
that
in
is,
an
because that was
unenviable
nuts from him.
1v3. He's on out of there.
Yeah, would love to have seen
impressive
something
from
a
Extra.
little bit better
If you
here.
watched America's Ascension or Challengers,
it's still
those are the
early from
rounds
them.
you were seeing so many times.
It's a big round for
This
Envy.
guy literally
3 ults out of them.
only played Yoru. All time in his career, every game
dude, that was a bit of a
he has
shocker,
ever
but
played,
they're
he has a
7-2 up, so
96% pick rate
give it to
on
him.
Yoru. It's
Unbelievable.
ridiculous. And,
Unbelievable.
I mean, he's a master at it. You saw there, he was completely ready for it. DG Zin getting
Uncle Nyan, thank you so
quirky
much for
with
the
shotgun
12
out of
months,
the
dude.
ultimate.
Appreciate that.
I sure hope they don't nerf Yoru.
Yeah. Bad news for
Why is
Envy
Kane not
stocks
playing?
if they
Dude,
do.
it's this age
And
restriction.
yet they did just get their
gotta
second
be
round
18.
of the game. Now, see if they can build off of that at all. That last round didn't run into really any resistance over towards the A side. But it was that forward play from Eggster that paid off massively for the team. Ditches in, waiting on the other side of this with an operator, but just a flash on through to secure the dimensional drift on Eggster. And as it comes in,
He's going to insta
Nobody's
reclear all of this.
TG stays posted forward on A. But Envy this time after working the map, getting that ult, they'll leave
lovely
mid
info
and
from
look
them.
to go back towards B.
yeah, the dimensional drift is just way too solved. I think Envy can just get that up, go on for the hit. Val looks for a shot and will secure it. Hold on.
How is he?
Has some
Ow.
support too, and with a quick teleport
Damn,
away.
bro, he gets out of there.
Double dives
He's just
on
out in the.
It's
He's just
4 on
out in the
4 for this
open.
post plant.
Not a fast TP. He's doing bits on this.
do they
On
get
this
back in,
agent.
though?
Molly
Envy,
is so
again,
close to
fighting
hitting
forward.
her as well.
These
Just missed.
players deep need to
Oh, it
find
didn't
success.
just miss,
It
he
comes
used
down
ult,
to
okay.
Poppin and Eggster.
That was nice.
Val already primed the
Ah, dude,
evolution.
they
That's
didn't
a
even
nice
consider
shot.
the
They're
ult.
lining them up.
That
3
was
on the
sick
round
though.
now.
Fair play.
The new kid on the block. Held up in heaven as the rest of his teammates start to move on forward. Eggster,
Yeah,
he
man,
is
they
down
they
and
didn't
down
even
with 4.
didn't
Gets
even
another
cross their
3G.
minds they
This
could
has
be
been
sitting in the molly with the
unbeatable
ult
on
here.
this site.
Dude, the
Stuck
Veto's
around
getting
as
nice
he was getting
value.
droned out by the
I think.
Euro.
I mean, he should be getting punished here
Tequila
for
looking
sure, but
forward, chains his TPs together to get out.
and you can
He just
also
keeps
kind
going.
of see.
Here's that first kill.
Yeah, I love that
Ah,
he's
dude,
stepping
was he
in there
pinging
with
him
the
out?
fall
But
line,
the
even being under that
he was
pressure
pinging
of the
him
dimensional
out
drift,
as to
still
where he
wants the
was.
fight before he teleports away.
Bow, you are him, bro.
But the wall of the ISO meant that they couldn't spam.
His new teammate. And I think that the way that EG
They
is
they
playing
walled
this retake
here
shows that
as
they
the
were very
Yoru's giving them
well prepared
infos.
for
They
how
couldn't
Envy
really
likes to
spam
play.
through it
This
to
is a
get
team
him. He's
that
just out in the
always
open
fights up,
and
always goes
pees
aggressive in their
out.
post plants. And so their approaches keep the Yoru
14 to 4,
or the
13
Veto
to
in the
2.
site, get a kill, get out, and then you play full retake using your utility for deep positions to
I mean, they're
flush
just
out the Envy
sight hitting,
players.
but I can't be
Seems like
too
a
mad
winning
at it
formula
because
so
it's kind of
far.
what you just do on
Val
this
once
map.
again boosted on this box. Waiting, and this time goes
Yeah,
down.
that's
So
just an
a
ISO
little bit
diff.
more simple for Envy to play in this post plant.
Fast
Kesnet
Flood
tries to
goes
kidnap
in and
someone.
it's
Who's it
literally
gonna
just
be?
breached
Ditches
to
in
do
on
it
the
all
other
on
side,
sight.
and that's, oh no, it's a
Damn.
clone.
Damn, bro,
We
he killed
don't
3
know
on site.
that.
Dude, he killed 3 on site
From
and
bad
the
to
ult got the
worse.
clone.
Envy didn't even plant the spike, and that's the real one. That's who you're hoping to grab.
Bro, he is solo
That's just
on site. I can't
heartbreaking.
believe he's done
Inspire's
that.
only got a classic.
Nah,
He's dead
that's
too.
nuts. You gotta give me a replay of this because what has he done?
Ridiculous. Anything that could go right for EG is going right. Can do no wrong so far in this game, sitting 9-2.
Okay.
And here are those Okeanos kills, just charging through the smoke. Sure, it's an anti-eagle, but the shots are
Jesus.
still nice.
Dude, Poppin
Come
And
on.
what's tough is that after that opener from Kesnet, they felt like it was
Poppin
doable.
just
and
didn't think he was gonna
ultimates
swing
into
back
that
through
round,
at all.
only for it to slip away yet again.
So Kesnet, who's been going for those hero buys even on the ecos, down to a stinger. For the last round of the half, Calm playing here just for some
Yeah,
spam
I
lineup.
imagine that was 1
Trying
second
to
earlier.
dominate that box, but quickly, Envy trying to
Dude,
capitalize
where's
on
my
the back
aim?
of that
How's this
one.
guy alive?
Hunter's
How's
Fury
he
on the
getting
other side.
there?
Calm still gets one. As Super will fall to the Hunter's Fury. Envy again with numbers, but where do they go from here?
Oki has a powerful position in heaven. Could spam on through, but the plant, it will get down safely. So another set
Jesus,
retake
bro,
with
my
that
aim is
spray.
just...
And that's the Rolling Thunder. Needed that kill to unlock it. Okeanos trying to dive on in here, capitalize for
Hey, very nice. For a team that was kind of... I'm not saying they didn't have strats and stuff, because they had a pretty unique, like, weird play style. They definitely used to out-aim everyone. That was a really rough round, man.
Ever since he got that weapon online, he was dominating. 15-2 for the Brazilian duelist in his America's re-debut.
Might be nerves. Yeah.
Even the last kill before the flash
Different stage as well for them.
Dudgesin and Bao currently sitting at 30 kills to 7 deaths combined. It's disgusting, and there's a little bit more after the break.
This was Envy's map pick? Yeah, it was.
Can I help you, sir?
Here's the bill.
I tell you what,
where I got
and we say this every single time we see it, but we'll keep on doing it every time I see it. If you're nervous, nothing cures the nerves like getting absolutely beat down on stage. Like if they get 13-2'd here, I promise you your nerves are gone. It's one of those things where you oh yeah, we're meant to mute this, right? It's one of those things where it's like the fear of it feels worse than it actually is. Like you fear in your head that it's going to be so embarrassing, and then you start getting nervous if you like lose. Then you actually lose, and you're like, oh, it's kind of fine. So it's one of those. How did the EG jersey get uglier? Nah, I think it's better. It's better. I'm not saying it's good, but it's better than tech support vibes. Philia with the Prime, thank you so much for the 30 months. Maple, Flaz his with the Prime also. Red Panda, thank you so much. And Gingy Boy as well, thank you very much for doing that. The bar was low with their jersey. Oh, dude. Yeah, it couldn't be lower, to be honest. Hands down the worst jersey I've ever seen in esports. And I've been here, like, what, 20 years? Dude, I'm talking about... Dude, I think we had a team in the UK called the Bin Men. And they just wore what people would wear when you collect the bins.
Evil geniuses. Actually, I think there are a few other ways I could have put it, but I chose to go with that 10-2 up against the new squad.
Defense.
Yeah, that was the one thing
I did want to say. It was kind of fire. It was kind of sick.
You don't win much on defense, so... Yeah. A bit of a rough start for our new Ascension squad, and you know I can't help but think
Epic Land special,
about our previous Ascension teams. 2G,
really
same thing, comes in with a lot of hype. Had such a great run in Ascension.
Not Hyperon, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Appreciate the 10 months. Emp as well, thank you so much with the 18 months. Appreciate the Prime. Thank you. Dude Rov as well with the Prime. Thank you for the whole year. Max Flicks as well. Dude, so many subs today. This is madness. Thank you.
Make something happen here.
And it is also Envy bringing in some veterans, right? The power of Kesnet didn't really get to see that come online.
Jesus,
in the first
man.
half. Hopefully we can
it's
see
an attack-sided
on the
map.
defense side of things, Envy find their groove.
Let's see if they can get some confidence.
But that's going to come with some ask, and the ask is, how do we stop Dudgesin and
raid
Bao
boss?
from doing what they did in the first half? It's going to start with a little bit of aggression into A main, which is instantly canceled out by well-placed fault.
Am I going to Epic Land? No, I'm not going to Epic Land. My days of that are very much over.
Check this out. Quick teleport into mid.
It was fun, though.
3 players from Evil Geniuses just swarming, and a double teleport from Bao to get up there right behind his team.
3-way split over towards A. Rossi with a classic has popped them both from here. Okay, I mean, I was flaming him for aim, but this was all aim.
Which is exactly what they needed. Build the confidence back up. You see a smile slipping across Exeter's face as he gets 3 defending towards CT.
Why does it look so weird?
It's okay. A simple round to start. That's how you build these things up.
Last time I've seen it like this. I mean,
just running straight through the one-way and even a long range. Rossi lining up those classic hits. Now I do want to.
We did say good start, so this is a good start. Everyone can get one shot. The only hero, BG's in.
Might be our first look at it here in Americas, and it doesn't really matter what he has as a secondary if he's just getting kills with the primary. That'll be the first one
they
for
recon
him
up there, and you can crouch behind it.
Just keep on flying through.
Yeah, gotta look at that one.
In the second half, already off to a much better start.
Yeah, very aggressive for Envy. Full push through.
Got him.
Bye-bye.
That's
Don't give him an alt orb.
Hokey Cokey Man with the Prime, appreciate the 16 months.
And lock
The
up.
observing's been
Fourth round
hard
for
here.
Envy.
I mean, Prius has had
Really
an off
interesting to
season
see
as
how this
well.
plays out. Of course, spying
Even
a
when
no
he's warmed up,
scenting
it's
comp.
not the greatest
I
at the
think
best of
EG showing
times.
us that pistol with the double TP into mid.
I'm kind of
think it's a bit
expected
of a
it to
theme,
look like this.
especially when they themselves.
I need to
are
ask the
bringing
CS.
single
That
smokes it.
suddenly went from 2 to 7 kills.
Need
But
to
how
ask
did that
the
happen?
Yeah, you
CS
get 5. Turns
organizers
out
to
that's
get
how
him
math
back for
works. But
CS
when
so he
you're
doesn't
playing
have an off
solo smokes,
season.
you kind of need a teleport agent to help
he's
you
constantly
take
fresh for
mid
it.
control, because you can't just double
Constantly
smoke at the
warmed
start
up.
of every round.
Mulberry Milo,
emphasis on
thank you
that
so
a
much
bit
as well.
later.
And Lil's
This round,
Genora, thank you as
start with a
well.
bit of an AD
Jaws
call. Actually take control of that space.
Mix,
For now,
Mixty,
Envy
I
might
think, with the
consider a
prime appreciate
refight
the 4
with 3
months.
here.
Yeah, we'll see. Envy not having any flashes to really work with over here, apart from a paranoia, makes it a little bit less encouraging to
Okay,
go for
question
that
mark
fight. So
created.
instead, using the drone, keeping things a little
Use the
quieter
trip at the
over here. Just 3
beginning
players
to see
behind
if
it.
there's any flank
We
up
do see
mid. It
Digison
covers
was
this.
starting to
This is
fall
kind of
away, so
nice
that's
though.
going to signal some rotations already.
Does he
from
throw the
Kesnet
trip
back
from
into
here at the beginning?
But no one directly holding on to mid control for Envy. Instead, just playing deeper, kind of containing on timings as you see the Omen rotating all the way back towards spawn.
Yeah, I do like the
EG just
VETO
gearing up for
from
an
EG
A-pop,
at the
and
moment. It's
Envy
been
have
pretty
exactly
nice.
the right read on this situation.
They played at Perma
Perfect six are
Anchor,
very
and they
potent
didn't
with
really
this
show much if
composition
they
of
have
breach. Certainly
extra
helps
stuff
with
as
that.
well, but it was nice.
Suffer these crossfires just a bit more.
I believe there's a Viper's Orb on site as well as a wall for Envy to try and play around. A lot of confusion they can try to create,
4-person stack
especially
on
as now
site.
Rossi enters the picture. Eggster down, but still 3 players waiting to receive. His Inspire sneaks up and uses the orb to boost up top site,
Yeah,
seeing
use
right
a
over his wall.
smoke.
That's
Wait,
a
the
nice
orb's
movement
kind
out
of
him.
cool. You can get out of
Unfortunately,
heaven as well
falls
with it, I
straight to his
guess.
death, and the rest of his team was
With
just
the
not
wall.
ready for the fight. Rossi goes down without any other
Dude,
support. It's just a little bit disjointed.
It's just the aim diff
on
again.
the return, and EG will take the round.
The aim diff wasn't
That
here
one
for a little
kill
bit.
was pivotal. When you're
It's Grizzy with the tier 1. Thank you so much as well.
Eggster went
Dude,
down
nice
here
shot.
from a nasty shot out of Digison. Suddenly that flood is so much harder to make work. EG had already scaled quite close to that wall before that pop fully came in. And they were able to cut down those flooding players before they even got a chance to group up whatsoever.
Birdie as well with the prime.
It's
Thank you so
unfortunate
much.
too, because I liked the tech Inspire was using.
Gonna
The wall
give
through half
Kesnet a
site,
bit of
knowing his angles to play up and around it.
bit of
Yeah, last
leeway
year
as well because
Americans, most teams
he
were playing
flew
the
in
Astra
today.
Omen if they double smoked on this
The
map.
Kesnet
Viper a
had
bit less
issues
common,
with.
even though it does get some play.
Well, I think when you have to apply for a visa, you send off your passport or something. I don't know. Either that or he's refreshing his passport. But he didn't get it until recently and then flew this morning, so he could be pretty tired.
Again, starting to
But
shift
dude,
back
his
towards
aim
B.
is really off.
Wonder what the idea is going to be for them to play with on this A retake. If it ends up
You
going
don't have a
that way.
passport when you're
They
doing it.
just
Hello,
wanted
by
a
the way,
bit of a replay
Symmetry.
on mid, make sure no one lurked up
Good to
that
see
way.
you did. Yeah,
Well,
so then
fast
he must have been
rotates
waiting
into
for them
A.
to send it back.
They do hear more.
Calm even thought about challenging the angle. Ends up stepping on back. Down under a minute on this clock as some footsteps are heard from the clone. That sends Poppin sailing on backwards, who does have a dart to play with. If he wants to fire out that recon as the hit comes in. Some
Dude, Rossi's gonna
opportunities
have
to
that
spam out from heaven.
But Envy is
perfectly
gambled
timed
the wrong
smoke,
side.
yeah.
They'll only have 2 players here. Support is far.
That's the thing, though, is they brought those 2 players back. Earlier, they were not playing this site. Now they have some opportunities.
Big Omen flash. How many is it getting?
A paranoia
1,
comes
2.
out, that recon as well. These players are spotted, but the flash hits them. Poppin falls away as Rossi
Could've been
takes the
way
kill.
worse.
Now less
Could've
than
been
30
way, way
seconds. Evil Geniuses trying to fight into backside.
Double
Spike
damage
plants under a
thrown
little bit of
out
pressure.
just
Some
randomly.
utility, timing that one out as the swing comes in.
What?
Kesnet gets the
Is
first.
he just gonna out-aim
Finds
everyone?
another
No,
shield,
okay.
goes down through the flash, and now just
Dude,
10
I thought that was one of
seconds
those
left.
classic things.
It's starting to be a little bit of a mess. Inspire charging on forward as the spike
Okay,
goes
nicely
down,
done
but
from
there's
the
too
spy.
many left to deal with. Envy takes
Rossi
their
did
fifth.
great on this round as well.
You saw that flood retake
Rossi
fail
did pretty
in
well.
round 15 with Envy getting cut down 1 at a time. But a round like that is exactly the goal of how they play. Leave 2 anchors on the site who are very willing to
Kesnet?
proactively
Yeah,
fight in.
dude.
Just give
It's
that
a big
more time as
it's
the
a
rest
big
of the team
VOD
just
review game for
fearlessly
Kesnet.
charges back in. Look at Kesnet, shield up,
For sure.
not a care. Even though he dies, he gets time for the rest of his team to
Don't-
set
don't
up
love what
for
I'm
better
seeing, man.
positions on that retake.
And now Evil Geniuses not going for much of a hero. I think Digison's going to buy something, a little something here with the opportunity for a dimensional drift, but setting Envy up to
Awesome,
start to
down
build
to an
onto their
eco.
economy. They've got the operator
Where's the
in
ults?
Eggster's hands as well.
Oh, dude,
This
EG
could
are
be the
gonna
start
beat
of
him to
something if
most
they
of these
keep it
ults.
clean in these next couple rounds.
Still a big F. EG put more of an attention on mid. They showed something similar in the pistol round. Looks like they could go for one of those double TPs again, try and blow up
There's
this
nice
part
recon
of
at the back, block 1. Recon scans, you know that you can
teleport.
take the TP for free.
This time, though,
So even if it's
Digis
fake,
not
you know
asking
that
for
it
too much
creates a
more
lot
support
of
behind it.
pressure.
Just has Supa
But the clone, you know that he
guarding
has to
his
have been
back,
here.
and as Digis steps
Pulls
into
them
that
away,
smoke, that's
so
the
now the
Euro
side hit
rifle
should
gone.
be easy.
And what
About
should
as
be EG's
in-depth as
chances
you can go
into
on
the
this map.
round. Rossi chooses to teleport over from the other side of the map, support this B site, and just say, this door is closed over on B. EG
Okay,
realizing that,
what
they're
do
not
I-
even going to challenge it.
Dude,
No, they
imagine
left
the
their
fake
Astra in
clone
mid. They
there
wanna call
against an
back
eco
towards
of
the
an
A
op.
side of the map. Leaving an embed here. They could even go back B late. They're really taking their time with this eco round.
Yeah, EG are kind of throwing out the fishing line here and seeing if anything bites on a round like this. If Bao could find someone,
go
if
5v5
Envy
as well
could
with the
go
10
over
mums. Thank you so
Eager,
much,
if there's
bro.
someone playing up in A main, they could take down. But now as Bao is gone, so is the chance of a good catch. It's got to be over towards this A site now for Evil Geniuses. And again, they are really working on the clock. Papa is out here alone. This seems ill-advisable. It's a 1-for-1, still Envy with the numbers, as Kesnet also is isolated, and now Envy have given away a pretty large advantage. Only one gun picked up from comp, but there are 2 ultimates online.
And these EG players are so separated.
Envy are all on their own too. It's 1v1s across the board. Okeanos style,
Nice from
without
Rossi.
a rifle himself, stepping
God,
right
scary
back
though,
into
man.
that
Scary
flank,
round.
and Rossi will finish off the round. So
Rossi's had
a little bit hairy
he's
for
had a
moment,
lovely
Envy
defense at
still
the
take
moment.
round.
The way Envy played that was scary to me. In the 3-on-2 anti-eco,
Zarella, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the
Hoya,
Hoya, dude.
He dies there. Could have been a very different round.
He's back, yeah.
isn't
It's
today,
a big
and-
day.
That's how this team likes to play. They're willing to take those big risks to make the individual plays take that time. It was so successful for them in Tier 2.
Nice! Nice, Rossi.
So, Envy head into this next round, and this round is the big one for them. Obviously trailing by 5, but look at the ultimates
Yikes.
on
Yeah, they
EG's
should
side.
struggle here.
Envy need to come up with an answer, and you can't
like
help
this
but
from
feel like
Envy.
it's going to be off the back of
Anti-Yoru.
Extra. Top performer for Envy so far, has the operator and the dimensional drift himself.
I do like this approach. They gamble for A. If it's a B hit, they'll just full retake with dimensional drift.
Anti-Yoru, and then you just have wall and smoke to
We've already
hide
seen how
into.
Inspire can work that B site behind his smoke.
Dude, Inspire's in so much trouble.
If he can
Problem
just
with
get
this is
1,
it doesn't
2
like
kills,
really make
set his
sense.
team
Like
up, that'll be
your
everything.
one
Now
should be the
teleport up in
Yoru,
the mid.
right?
Digis in.
Should it not?
Sees absolutely nothing so far. It will be Inspire, whose feet might have just been seen there.
You definitely can
I
see the
think
feet.
Digis sees that. Maybe not.
Wouldn't come up on radar, but
Inspire in and out and around the
sure,
smoke.
man.
That'll be a kill for him. And still chooses to play on site. He is digging in firmly as the rest of Envy approaches. Operator now peering out of heaven. Inspire
God.
above them all, takes his shot.
No
takes his
way.
time, and again he falls.
Ah, 2 bullets. He hit this as well. Well,
He's a
I guess he should be the one anchoring.
And wants a little bit more. Where is Calm hiding? Rossi trying to lay down the gold carpet for him. Inspire falls.
Unlucky. It's still a
But Envy
lovely
takes
round
the
from him, though.
nonetheless.
That was a masterclass from Inspire. Anchoring on the B
It's a
site.
sick play? Yeah. It's a cool idea.
It's not common.
I guess
You
they
see
don't know that the
Viper
feed
get a
is
lot of
showing,
play
but it
on
didn't
this
matter for
map,
this
but
one.
You can see just
The
how many
smoke is
angles
nice,
this
though.
setup gives you.
It gives you
You
so
can
much
jump
freedom.
Up top, dive down on either side.
Oh, window.
And that's all he's got to get. A little bit of
You sit down.
action
I
out.
love the turn of emotion. Oh man, window. Wait, I gotta talk my game.
That's awesome. What an evolution throughout 10 seconds. One of the problems with EG's comp into a setup like that is Breach as an initiator really excels
My
at
believer in
just
this comeback
taking a site
here?
when there's
Nah.
not a lot of smokes, things like that, because he can only flash off of walls. You think about someone like Sky, like KO, you can flash anywhere
Curry
you
was
pretty
taken
much
with the prime.
pretty
Thanks
much
so
want
much for
to take
the
it.
2 years,
But
bro.
with that
Appreciate that.
agent, you lose that flexibility, and one wall
thank you for
going
saying
up,
that
you
as well,
saw
mate.
there that the flashes for Oki were
Appreciate that.
completely blocked by the Viper wall, and
How's the VETO been?
never
Pretty good.
affected that anchor.
Yeah, and when
Pretty
Inspire
good on
can
defense.
pop out of
Has it
any
done
one of
anything
those
on
smokes,
attack?
so many different angles as well.
I
All
feel
of a sudden, you can't
that's been like
hold
every
all those
demo we've
angles.
watched at the
Even if
moment.
You know he's somewhere inside
This
of
doesn't
it becomes really
This doesn't
hard
do
to
anything on attack, really.
cross your
It's
T's,
the
dot your
after
I's,
pawn winner.
especially when you're
and they
under
can't
a
get
time
into
crunch
the
to plant
fights.
that spike while the rotates are coming in to fight you.
I think when that
And I
stuff
don't
starts
think it's
happening,
necessarily
you
time
gotta
yet to bring
you
up
gotta
that it's
start
10-2,
picking up the trip, using it
and it's
for
11-7 now.
back of
And yet
sight
you
and
did.
stuff.
Explain
Surely.
yourself.
I'm just thinking
Explain
about
yourself.
I'm just thinking about some EG games in the past. That's all. I won't say anything more yet.
I don't like where your head's at.
Planting a
Mimi, I don't like where your head's at. I also don't like where EG's economy is
How many
at right now.
percentage of maps
Even
do
if
you
they
think
have
we'll
those
see a
results, I also
Yoru?
don't like that Envy
Every
won
map.
that round without Eggstra
You're mad if you're not
needing
playing
to get
Yoru.
some op kills, without needing to use that ultimate
Yeah.
either.
EG didn't use 2 of their ults, so that's good for them.
Supply
up
Jewel
for
as well.
another
Thanks so much for the
critical
10
swing
months, man.
After
Appreciate that.
this,
Thank
if
you, thank
Envy
you.
can hold down the fort. EG trying to do battle with numbers here and succeed in forcing one duelist off the
Kesnet.
line. Kesnet
Please, man.
doesn't really care though, he's still taking shots. Calm is down to 20 HP as a matter of fact.
Envy not being too welcoming in the doorway of A. They shoot them away for the first 40 seconds, but EG, steadfast. They will make this A exec happen.
You consider
for better or
doing a
for
group
worse.
things for pick'ems? Yeah, we should do that. Maybe we
Options
do
they
that for
have, a couple of
the
stars from Supa.
Fast
Will they ever
Masters.
put down the divide? I'm not so sure. Here on the Eco, they only need 2 more round wins, so
If we do it, it
unless
should be
things
some
are
kind of
starting to
prize
look
though.
very
Maybe
good
give
for
us some
Evil
match or
Geniuses.
something.
Might need a more conservative approach as that stun comes down a little bit too late. And now a Hunter's Fury sent from Calm back in main. Poppin shooting out some of his own utility from heaven. Now the drop comes
Okay.
in.
Get some
and
confidence
Kesnet
up as well.
Wipes the floor with him, so that ultimate pays off in absolutely no manner whatsoever. And
Yeah.
Envy are within 3.
I really don't like EG using an ult there. I think when you're up this big, you only need 1-2 rounds, something like that. The goal should always be to build 3-4
The
of your
com
power
ult,
ults
it's
into one
a-
round.
it's a
So you
sign,
can basically guarantee you're winning.
In my
They took a
opinion, it's a
risk, it
sign of
didn't pay off, and
desperation.
Now their tools are just a bit weaker going into this next round.
Yeah, some small timing things as well there. I think the one-way disappeared
12T with the
1 second
Prime as well,
between
thank you for the
fault
21
line
months.
coming down too, so that allows the shot to come in from Eggster. Need to tighten things up a little bit for Evil Geniuses, who have really struggled here on the attack side.
Okay, big round for them.
So what do EG do? Exer will post the op in mid.
Dude, their setups are
Do you want
so...
this mid fight?
The setups are
players
so
ready
odd.
for it.
That same TP primed, but a player watching it.
Oh, hold on. Digits in, teleports forward. Kesnet
Dude,
just
that's-
mowed down. What on earth just happened?
I mean, it's nicely done
This
from
round
EG, but I'm telling you,
started and ended in the
Envy's
blink of an eye.
defense setups.
Somehow, DG gets
Don't-
that kill on the
I
teleport.
don't love
that turns
it.
everyone's head to look at him. And in that exact timing, Bao
But I get they have an
swings out
op,
and
so they
just
don't want the
feasts.
Yoru, yeah.
Yeah, Bao had taken advantage of that quicker walk up using the new halls up into mid, just playing on the other side of
They missed the
Bookcase.
first kill. Might have been the deciding thing.
Absolutely carves Envy there.
And suddenly it goes from it feeling so good from the momentum
The
building
setup,
to
yeah, I mean, it just
a nightmare
doesn't...
scenario for Envy
We've seen
where
a
they're
couple of rounds now.
losing round 20,
I'm going to
staring
use the
down the face of
Inspire
12,
round as well as like
and EG
another
didn't have to use
example.
any of
But
those
it's like
key ults that we
two
keep talking
rounds
about.
where we've had
That
one
sets them up beautifully. You talk
isolated,
about
one
saving a few
isolated.
ultimates to just
And then you
confirm
have
a
like...
series or a map win rather.
And each time
To
it's like,
reach up
this,
onto
this was a
12, Evil Genius
Viper,
is gonna
this
be in
was
that
a
exact position following this
ISO.
one.
Like, roles should be switched,
Yeah,
man.
the
You have a
mid-fight maybe not
Yoru.
so easy just to replicate, so Evil Geniuses aren't out of the woodworks just yet. Calm
But I get that he has an op, but
jumping
they don't want to
around
do
there.
it.
Secure that round and put Evil Geniuses on map point.
They'll probably, honestly, they'll look back at this and they'll just say, I should have got this first kill.
There's always very obvious ways where the game changes with patches and things like that, but in the last couple of years, I think one of the subtle things is how much pro players abuse jumping around corners.
Oh my God, bro! If I'm gonna play for stats where my next team can pick me up, I'm gonna do the same shit.
That's crazy.
I think we should just leave Oki's mic open the whole
Just let
game.
him, let him
Okay.
be a hot mic.
Yeah, just let him do it.
That's a good flame.
Well,
Four
Envy
guys in it.
feeling the sting just a little bit. Need 4 rounds here. Tie things up. And it's going to be Poppin tasked with the operator duty. Back in mid right now. Of all things. Extra wanted to handle the rifle work in this round.
It's nice, though.
Power
Pressure
close
over
up in
towards
mid and
middle. They
TP
haven't had
get
to
him
do
out.
too much.
And that interceptor as well.
But taking out the
completely hold off
drone
any
once they
re-clear
want to
attempts with the drone or a
re-clear,
door.
right?
This A side is really
Pretty
light
cool.
from Envy.
And then they
Rossi
would
just
never
needs
clear
to
this.
Find something here and fall away. Doesn't even challenge onto the angle. Instead, falling away. Knowing
Because
there's a rolling thunder
this is
on
a
the
nice
other
round
side
from
of that
EG.
cosmic divide. Poppin's out on the ledge. Thought he could play with something with the op of all things. And yet can't quite.
this might be
Get
it.
that
Keep an
shot
eye on the
down.
luck of middle.
And now
Oh,
the
does
kidnap.
hit one.
That's the planter. That's Calm. Picked up by Kesnet. Kesnet, what have
So
you
many
got?
duels going on at the
He's
same
got
time.
Calm. And now Envy could take their time on the retake, but with Poppin falling, things
Hey,
start
Poppin's
to
having a rough
equalize.
one.
Inspire takes down Bao in mid. Now without that lurk coming in, EG need to fight forward, but that goes horribly wrong as well. And now Eggster getting full information over the site, sees exactly where these players are.
Very nice in the retake here.
And Envy stay alive.
Ooh, they hit some nice shots
Some key
though.
parts of that round. I think number
Ross's
one
kill
is
was
flushing
important.
the lurk in mid. Envy
And
were aware that
they,
Bao was there.
I would love
They
to
get
see how
a
they
pick
got the
him
kill on
before he
mid.
become a problem whatsoever.
I think it was just bad
And the
timing.
second is that Envy was willing to just play full retake that round. I think that's absolutely the right call. If they try to hard anchor against these ultimates,
Well,
Bang!
could have gone pretty poorly.
Let's go.
I don't think he's flying today.
We'll check in with him later, maybe.
Yeah.
See what's up
dude,
there.
I knew
Now,
they couldn't
Evil
resist him, man. It was
Geniuses
too easy.
still have some opportunities left, but it's just 2 rifles for them in this round. Really strange buy.
Okay,
See what they
3
can do
goes
with their
there.
heavy hitters
EG
here.
just
Digits in and
low
back
buy,
who
make sure they can have a
completely
full buy
dominated
next.
in that first
Surely
half.
they don't use ults into the
Hasn't quite
low
been the same
buy
story
when they know
here
they're going to buy next.
on the attacking side,
Like they
but
did on the Eco with the Sova
maybe
ult.
with them working up into mid and B respectively, they can get something done.
More of a spread default for EG this time.
Smoke again. Fake
Poppin's still holding on to
TP.
that operator, still liking that angle and going for the reswing.
Dude, Poppin's
Maybe a
getting
little bit
wrecked
ill-advised.
this whole game.
Now Envy without any way to gather mid-round info.
That makes things a lot more difficult. They decide to just split it 2-2. Just play contain on mid control. So EG, if they group for an exec either side here,
One
will be at
person
an
fake over
advantage
towards A.
despite
Keeps
the
2
worst
interested. They put a smoke into it.
Drone
Dude,
onto
they got
A,
no
pulls out
smokes for
one
A
smoke
hit,
from
right?
Rossi.
Smoke, fake, smoke,
Evil
smoke.
Genius is just
Maybe they
waiting
get
to
one.
get back over towards B. Eggster has some smokes to play around. Let's see if he can
look
channel
at the
some
one
of the
for
magic
Heaven.
we got out of Inspire. He can't do anything, and Inspire might just be a little bit too late. Now into the site, really trying to hold things down. A pit out from him, and he jumps up as well.
Whoa.
Not again, not from this position. Inspire sees that player, but I think he was seen on the other side. Digits takes him down.
It felt,
And this
oh,
game
it felt
might
horrible.
just be over. Unless Rossi can do something here. Pulls away from the shorty now in a 1-on-4. Make it a 1-on-3. Rossi
Okay.
still getting it done, needs the ace.
Unlucky on
But
this
he
one.
goes down for a thrifty.
Oh, the first
EG
bandit kill?
take the first map of 2026.
I mean, they just look better
There's a
prepped
dominant
for
start to
sure.
this map, 10-2 in the
It
first
felt
half.
like a bit of a
Started
time
to
diff,
slip.
maybe,
Envy got their
for some of the
legs under
Envy
them.
stuff. Especially as this
But
was
they
their
can't
map.
quite close
They
out
had a
the
slow
comeback.
start. They also started whiffing a
Big
lot, to be
takeaways from
fair.
that first map are really just Bao and Dude